They've done it again. The Pacers have done it again. So, in an absolute stunner of a game one, Tyrese Halliburton, who at this point in the game had 12 points, 12 points was, I believe, 5 for 13 from the field, knocks down another game winner. And just like that, the Pacers still game one from OKC at home. That is huge. And I honestly don't know how Indiana was in this game at all. They had 28 total turnovers, 17 within the first half. It was ridiculous. They were throwing the ball left, right, and center. Obi Toppin had 3 passes that went for a backcourt. OKC did a really, really great job down in the paint, denying them really well, but Indiana stayed persistent. They kept attacking the rim. It was finding some success. And even though the style was a little bit messy, and maybe even at times they played a little bit too fast, it ended up paying off. They, for once, outran the Thunder, and they were able to just stay close, like the Denver Nuggets did in the Western Conference quarterfinals. They were able to just keep it within an 8 to 10 point margin, and at the end of the game made a big time push and were able to steal this game away. Now, all Indiana has to do is win all their home games. That's all they have to do. Now, obviously, that's easier said than done, but now there is a more possible, realistic route. Like, this was a huge open door for them. And especially because it was in a game where none of their guys really had a big time night. Like I said, Hallie finished with 14. I think that it was Siakam finished with 17. Somebody else finished with 19. They didn't even have a 20-point score within this game, and they go out and they still win it. And for OKC, has to be very, very frustrating because they dominated 3.5 quarters of this game. And, a lot of the issues that Indiana ended up happening were a lot that I talked about was just basically the fact that they didn't have anybody to match up against Shea. Shea had a big, big time night tonight. He scored 38 total points. He basically got whatever he wanted. Three-pointer, attack to the rim, mid-range shot. He got there, and Indiana just didn't have any way to counter him defensively because Nesmith kind of had to stay on J-Dub. Nemhard had to stay on a lot of the wings that were shooting from the outside. So they had Hallie there. They had Nemhard there for a little bit. Ben Shepherd was guarding him from time to time, but all of those, in my opinion, are just mismatches for the MVP that is SGA. Ultimately, an amazing game one, like a super, super entertaining game. There was never a moment, even when the Pacers were down, that I wanted to flip off because of the fast-paced play back and forth. I think that we're really, really going to enjoy this series. And let me know what you think. Can OKC bounce back in game two? Or does Indiana have enough momentum to keep the train going and potentially steal another one from the Thunder?